Yeah, so MFS Africa I work at MFS Africa. I'm leading crypto there, and our DNA of the business has been for so long moving money across the continent, in and out of the continent, and we just are really damn good at doing that. I truly believe that cross-border payments is indeed a race to the bottom in terms of pricing. We're sitting in Nala's office. Nala has a pretty core feature in their app that is a comparison feature because everyone's kind of just like racing to the bottom in terms of pricing.
Hey, everybody. It's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and that was Guerra Kiwana. And check this out. I just found that LinkedIn has a little button. The speaker icon will allow you to hear the name spoken. How convenient is that? Because there's a lot of names that are difficult to pronounce. She is in the Fintech Power List, founder of the MFS Africa, an ODL user that would be using the digital asset XRP to move money with mobile phones, the largest on the continent of Africa. It's from a video uploaded on March 28th. The link to the full video will be in the description, but I want you to think about what she said. Cross-border payments is indeed a race to the bottom in terms of pricing. No wonder there is a strong resistance. The big banks have all but lost this revenue stream. I have another great clip for you at the Blockchain Africa conference with Guetta, where she is speaking with Brooks Entwistle. Of course, he is the VP that is located in Singapore, taking care of Southeast Asia. And I think he's got the Northern African region too, or at least I think he's got the Middle East. No, you know what? I think it is Naveen Gupta who has the Middle East, the MENA region, the Middle East and Northern Africa region. But Brooks has got a busy area of the world. Southeast Asia is booming with ODL. First, going to look at the three banks that are filling in where SVB has left many searching for solutions in regards to their cryptocurrency business. And Brad Kimes, while he's working on getting his channel back, he experienced a hack. Also, CZ having a huge problem with FUD. And BitTrue, unfortunately, is having to make some of their services in the US suspended. It appears in certain regions. All right, everybody, let's go. Money is moving out of the banking system. It's going into money market mutual funds. It highlights the anxiety, and it's yet another pressure on the entire banking system. Yields in these funds are at about 4% now. Compare that to bank deposits, which are still well under 1%. Crypto companies have been scrambling to establish new bank relationships, and they've received some positive reception. So one door closes and some new doors open. We've got Cross River Bank, Fifth Third Bank, and Customers Bank. And meanwhile, JP Morgan and, yes, the New York Mellon Corporation, they still do business for their crypto clients. Imagine that. I'm in a DM group on Twitter with Brad Kimes and about 30 other YouTubers and there's some news-focused Twitter community members as well. And most of us check it daily. And I learned today that Brad was up all night working on getting his channel back online. It's horrible to wait. But just like we saw with Mikkel recently, I'm sure that YouTube is going to resolve it soon. And he has everybody's full support. When you have any trouble with your Gmail that's associated with the YouTube channel, sometimes that can create a problem, but I really feel like he's going to get this fixed. It's very evident that CZ of Binance is being attacked by not only key opinion leaders, but also by crypto news outlets. CoinDesk published a piece that was based on a rumor that they didn't even double check in regards to an Interpol red alert. And it's unbelievable that they do this. CZ believes it's planted or sponsored by another exchange. I don't know about that, but I do agree with him that it hurts the industry, and yeah, it's hurting themselves. This industry needs to unite at this juncture, 100%. Correct. All right, everybody, I'm going to let that other video with Brooks Entwistle take you out. It's good. I'm telling you, this MFS Africa is really on the ball. Okay, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.
Guerra, by the way, in addition to her incredible title, which is one of the great titles anywhere, founder in residence crypto at MFS Africa, is also a podcast host. And so I do this with great trepidation because she has a fantastic fancy mic in front of her and does this for a living. But we've had some practice beforehand and we'll cover some ground here. But why in the world would you think about working with a company like Ripple or someone coming into the continent cold like we were?
Yeah. So first of all, thanks so much for having us on this panel, Brooks. Really great to see you again. So MFS Africa, just a bit of background as to who we are for those who don't know already. We are the largest payments hub on the continent with really a historic excellence in mobile money interoperability. So we've done a phenomenal job over the years to connect mobile money networks across the continent with each other, not only to move money within Africa, but also in and out of the continent as well. So remittances, trade finance, all that. But what the heck are we doing in crypto, right? Like, what the heck am I doing here? Why do they have a crypto person at a pretty well-established, well-performing fintech? So we've entered crypto in a very sober and deliberate way in order to kind of drive our business and also drive growth for our business as well. But also for me, most importantly, and is to drive the next generation of African payments and African growth as well. So our mission is making borders matter less. By definition, crypto is borderless. It is 24 hours, and that is really something that we value quite heavily. So why Ripple? So why are Brooks and I in the same virtual room? I think that we align with Ripple on so many so many points of high level points around crypto. We all align on the fact that we're not interested in the speculative nature anymore really of crypto. I know that it's still quite hot and exciting in the global north, but in the global south, there is a really strong need for the utility of crypto. And we're actually seeing this happen. Like I like to use the example of when you look at a pathway in grass, a pathway that goes around grass, and then you see like a footpath that people have made in the dirt. That's kind of what we're seeing with crypto. There's people using it in ways that we never would have imagined years ago. And it's really great that we're partnering with Ripple to drive crypto-enabled growth across the continent specifically. So yeah, there's a lot of need for the utility of this, and not only for things like hedging for currency volatility. In Nigeria, we're seeing a lot of people do that, holding stable coins rather than holding naira. There's a lot of folks who are using it to hold their savings, right? Have their savings hold its value. Cross-border payments and P2P payments. There's a plethora of different use cases that we're seeing right now, and I think we're only at the 1% mark. We've only seen 1% of what is possible. Within 3 years, I'd say, with regards to payments and blockchain in Africa, we're going to see seamless money movement. And with that comes so many other things, like seamless money movement will result in a lot more trade, a lot more business intra-Africa, but also opening up the continent to the global market. We have one of the youngest, actually the youngest population at scale, and rapidly growing. So Africa's poised, like really, of those who've heard this before, I'm sorry to keep banging on about this, but we're poised to really drive a lot of global growth. And in 3 years, we're just going to start seeing the tip of that happening. And then I think lastly is going to be a lot of, I think we're going to see a lot of homegrown heroes, a lot of African companies who are going to rise to the challenge to serve their customers and actually serve the ecosystems in which we exist. And have that niche specific expertise that serves their specific niche. So like, be it the gaming ecosystem, be it the creator economy, be it the traders. Like I am fairly confident that in a few years, with regards to payments, we're going to see a lot of different products or services or even ecosystems form around those kinds of those verticals on the continent.
Yeah, we are super excited to be a part of this at Ripple, to be a part of this partnership. I'm looking forward to see all we can do together, and we're grateful because as a 10-year-old company that operates globally. We know what we're good at. We know what we need help on, and we're looking forward to going deep into this incredible market with you all at our side. So